Alright, let's talk about indeterminate forms in functions. So, I'm going to show you what indeterminate means. Okay, so let's say we have a function f of x is equal to 4 minus radical x. The problems, x minus 19 over x plus 3. So the reason this is going to be indeterminate when we are calling f negative 3. Okay, so we know that when negative 3 is substituted for x, then the denominator is 0, and we know we cannot divide by 0. But if we plug in negative 3 for the top, we'll also get 0. So when we have 0 over 0, it's a special case, so we call it indeterminate. Okay, so it turns out that whenever we have an indeterminate output from a function, there is actually a secret value, but we just can't see it in this form, so we have to change the way it's written. So how are we going to change it? So we see a radical in the numerator, so wherever the radical is, we're going to actually rationalize it. So I'm going to multiply by the conjugate of 4 minus x plus 19. So the conjugate is 4 plus x plus 19. I'm going to do the same thing for the denominator. So it's basically like we're multiplying by 1 over 1, which doesn't change anything. So when we do that, we will get that the new function can be the function f of x can actually now be written as 16 minus x plus 19, right? Because it's just a plus b and a minus b, but in the end it becomes minus x minus 3, and the denominator, so we have this guy. So this over here, it still doesn't help us, because when we plug in f of negative 3, it just becomes 3 minus 3, and this one will just become 0, and this is negative 12 plus 12, so it just still becomes indeterminate. But what we have to do is we have to cancel out something from the numerator and from the denominator. So I'm going to group both of these guys together, because I realized that 4x plus 12 can actually be written as x plus 3 times 4. I just pulled out a 4 for both of them basically. So if I rewrite this guy just like this, x plus 19, I can just put the radical in parentheses because they're being multiplied. And I can put the 4 in parentheses because he's also being multiplied. So this should look a little familiar. We could just do factor by grouping. So when we do factor by grouping, we get that it is x plus 3 multiplied by 4 plus rad x plus 19. And the numerator is just minus x and minus 3. But since we want to cancel out this x minus 3, we'll just pull out our negative 1. And now we can cancel out the x plus 3. And just cancel them out. And now, if we plug in f of negative 3, it won't give us 0 over 0 anymore because we've cancelled out this guy. So when we do rewrite this, we will get negative 1 over 4 plus x plus 19. And we could see there's no more 0 in the denominator, and the numerator is definitely not 0. So actually when we plug in negative 3 into here, we will get that is negative 1 over 8. So that's how we get a value for negative 3 when our original value was 0 over 0.